Hello everyone and welcome back to Fontaine! I have been having such a good time collecting resources. That's what I've been doing the last couple days. I have been collecting resources like there's no tomorrow. I'm very excited to be able to level, I believe... Oh, I almost said Chungyun. What is his name? Fremine! Different cryo... Greatsword. Where is he? Where is he? Here he is. Look at this. I've been going bonkers. Okay, quiet ascension. I have been absolutely enjoying myself. A few things I've noticed with my material collection.
Your time and energy is a precious resource. Shouldn't you spend it on someone else?
He's hearing me talk about how much time I've been spending collecting. Oh my god, that's like everything. Okay, that's over half of my things. Okay, we'll stop there. Goodness gracious! That's not a resource I anticipated running out of so quickly. Anyways, I had some thoughts. It's really interesting to me how aberrants basically replace slimes in this area. There's a surprising lack of slimes, which is interesting to me, but maybe that's just because I've been looking for Fontaine aberrants, and so I haven't really seen the slimes. Secondly, I haven't seen a lot of Fatui. But then again, I've just been sticking to the areas that I already know, looking for aberrants. So maybe I just haven't seen that many Fatui. Third of all, there's new birds in this area. I didn't realize how many new species of birds there are. They're all over the place too, on the cliffs. They look very distinguished. They're very stocky birds. I think there's usually some over here. I feel like I usually run into them as I try to go to my boss over here. Yeah, look. The birds. Are they dancing? Oh my god, they're dancing! I love them. I want to collect every bird in this region. And you know, normally I don't spend too much time using those nets to capture animals. But for some reason, every single bird in this region, I want it. Okay, now besides that, we are here today to go to a performance, I do believe. But I really want to explore a little bit. Specifically, we need to talk about this area over here really quick. Because this is one of my aberrant hunting areas, this little pool. And it's also where I find some of those flowers, the Maritime flowers, whatever they're called. And while I was here, this puzzle auto-solved itself because I was fighting that abyss mage right around it. So I don't know how I did it. I think I got a tutorial involved with it. I'm a little bummed because I think these pipes might make a beautiful sound when you do the puzzle with them. And I didn't get to hear that sound, so the next time we find a puzzle like this, I'm very excited to listen to it. Can I do anything with this?
Rain outlines your fate.
No, I'm guessing it's part of the puzzle. So, anyways, there's this chest here. I left it be to remind myself to mention that this happened.
Is this an answer from this world?
And yeah, that's my statement about this puzzle. Ooh! There's a floating triangle over there? I don't know what that's about. Oh, hello, my dear friend. I feel no need to fight you! Did I even get you? Oh my god, I did. Nice. That was pointless. Ooh, battle song! Where did you go? There you are. Very cool battle song. Very gentle, surprisingly. I'm sure it will build, though. Not the climax right as the guy died. Oh dear. Okay, what's this? Look at that. Oh, ooh, yay, tutorial! Potential energy orbs. Can receive energy from xenochromatic ball octopuses and convert it into stored energy that can then be hired in the direction the character is facing when the energy flow is interrupted. Potential energy orb challenges usually exist alongside golden signs that can detect the presence of characters. Only when a character stands next to the golden sign will the targeting reticle for the potential energy orb appear. Okay, I need octopus energy, and then I need to stand there, and then I need to hit the thing. So, flower. Is this, what are you? Aha! Oh, thank goodness. I remember last time I was so confused about how do I get the xenochromatic octopus energy out of the water if your special ability disappears when you leave the water. This is how. Strange ecological research devices. Perhaps because transoceanic source water has identified the power of Fontaine aberrants, after interacting with them, you can use the power of the xenochromatic ball octopus within a certain range, even when on land. Thank you for telling us this, brother. Oh my goodness me. The abilities of the xenochromatic ball octopus. Gee, I wonder what ability we just got. Which is to spout out a strange watercolored energy. Hold to aim and release continuously. Am I holding basic or E? Or T? It's not basic? I think this is it. I'm guessing because T looks like a changing ability, so... I feel like T would be to change your ability or to get rid of it. So do I... Oh! I see. I need to get the ball through the hoop.
A reward on the road.
Hey, Hydra Sigil! Nice. Alright, I do want to talk to this again, because I want to see what happens when I press T. Did I switch it between, like, Numa and Luisa? Looks like that. That was my attack, wasn't it? I see, you can basically turn it on and off. Okay, cool. I want, there's chests everywhere. Ah, there's so much to do. I love it here. Pardon me. I have this chest, s'il vous plaît. Oh, and I want to hear the battle songs too. And I want to see my bubble. Oh, goodbye. The bubble has left the battlefield. Anyways, after this, we should get, not Chongyun, Primine, some talents, and then we'll see if he's ready to bring onto the field. I have discovered from walking around a little bit over the days that having a claymore would be useful because there's a lot of new ore here. There's so many new materials here! And so I want to get him on the team as quick as I can, but I just know...
A reward on the road.
It'll make things a little tricky. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, let's head back. We're going to stop by the thing here. Because no need to be unhealed. Look at that bird! Look at that guy! I try to capture it. Let's go here. I don't use this guy that much currently. Gadgets. Yes? Yes. You. Yes. Okay, I'm so bad at this, so bear with me. I got it! Wow! Flat crest fulmar. A large seabird. Oh, well now. That was exciting. Will it go here? Oh, look at all the chests! I want everything! Okay, okay. Let's go Fremine. Right. We said Fremine next, and then we'll go to this performance. I always lose him. Where is he? I've gone too far. Oh, he's going to be higher now. That's why. Here he is. Hi, Fremine. Okay. Talents. What is recommended? E, basic. Okay. Oh. Shattering pressure damage. Basically giving you a little nudge in the right direction. To let you know that he's a shatter guy. Okay, so we'll stay there for now, I guess, because I think, yeah, we're kind of out. Oh, but we can do this guy! And that's it. Okay. Oh, dear. Taking damage generates a shield. Okay. And increases damage. And I think this is his signature, right? I remember seeing it in his splash art. That's why I gave it to him. It is level 1, though. It is refinement 2. How about this? Hydro or Electro. That could be helpful. EM, too. Ooh. Because if we're doing Shatter, he's going to scale off me that EM. And then this... for Sacrificial Great Sword. I might put him on the Rain Slasher. But I don't think he's quite ready to come onto the field just yet, which is unfortunate. I don't have... I can't believe I ran out of, experience materials. I think also, do you remember the other time I really wanted to level someone? I can't remember who it was. I think it was Kave. So we're going to ascend him. Another silent ascension. And then he's just gonna have to sit there at level 70 because I need to save my materials. Sorry, Kave. Okay, and there was definitely somebody else, but who it was, I didn't know. Was it Venti? I think I always think it's Venti and then it's not Venti, so sorry Venti, it's not you. Okay, performance time. We've gotten our chores out of the way. We need to go down here again. I'm so excited. I want to get 1,000,000 teleporters today, but we should progress a little bit first. We have some new notifications. Is it Spend Mora? It is totally Spend Mora. Mine items. When did I do that? Oh, and I have 1,000,000 achievements to get to too, but For now, let us proceed. My final thought of things that I figured out in a couple days while I was just collecting resources is this place looks so pretty at night. It's all lit up. It's gorgeous. It is currently not night, obviously, but I wanted to mention, look at that thing. Goodness me, it's amazing. Ooh, is that somebody from Inazuma? Where are they? We're approaching our quest bubble. Where are they? Cornel, hello. Also, we should probably be tracking. Let's see what we're up to. Go to the Fountain Plaza in front of the Opera House. After a brisk meeting with the Hydro Argon, you decide to, at Lenny's invitation, attend his and Lynette's premiere magic performance at the Opera House. It's so exciting! Premiere magic performance. Is that a seagull? I want it. I was way too slow. Okay, no seagull today.
Whoa! Now this is fancy! The
Wow.
Epiclese. What a place to hold a performance! No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it.
I love the design of it.
Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Indeed.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
Oh, it's like a wishing fountain, kind of.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
Look at their clothing. Wow.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Aw. Cute.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Oh, like a romantic thing?
Vache.
Hello? Mysterious voice? Vache, you say? Huh?
What's wrong?
Who do you think? Oh, what is her name? Definitely not Nicole, because nothing has dramatically changed in the world last time I checked.
Vache. Vache.
They sound distressed. It's a name. Did you just say something, Paimon?
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Strange. Whose voice was that just now?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine.
Lynette!
All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Oh wow, this is going to be an important fountain, isn't it?
Lynette! You scared Paimon! When did you get here?
I guess it doesn't surprise me that the Archon spent a lot of time in this area, right? She hangs out in the opera Epiclese a lot. So, I wonder if there's something interesting going to happen with this fountain. Also, those are beautiful lamps in the background. Oh my god.
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Thank you for coming to meet us.
Right.
By the way, Lynette, I seem to hear a faint voice just now.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
It seemed as if the voice was coming from the fountain.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
Sorry, Paimon.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard.
I am enjoying this music so much.
In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
If that's so, it's a little strange that Paimon didn't hear it, because she's potentially very elementally entwined.
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
And I guess that we interact with elemental energy in different ways, so even though she's strong in it, she might have a different experience.
When do you cry, Paimon?
Oh? Hello?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
We're thinking of the Hydro Dragon thing again now.
Just answer me. When do you cry?
I suppose when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're scared. Basically whenever you're feeling
when
strong
Paimon's
emotion.
really sad? Oh, and
Oh.
when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really scared.
I feel happy, like I know Paimon very well, you know?
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is
Oh,
where all
wow.
the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here.
Oh wow. It's beautiful. It looks like a wheel, like a ship's wheel.
So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
Huh, that's an interesting explanation. I'm not sure whether I buy it, though.
So, what did the voice say?
It seemed to be calling out someone's name.
Huh. If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Oh, is this that same sad song from earlier? Oh dear. Also, I feel like I should write down that name, Vache. Okay.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first.
Is he okay? Is he late?
Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Linny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, sure. We can distract him.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Okay, so... Interesting. They had this whole encounter so we could learn about the fountain and hear that voice. Whose voice do you think it was? I don't recognize it. Also, are you the novelist? I thought I saw a light novelist pop up. Hagihara. In a bar! Are you from Mondstadt? Oh my god, I have to talk to them. But first, fountain. Because I noticed a plaque. Oh, hello? Oh, I unlocked the fountain. Offerings to the Fountain of Lucine. Oh, hydro sigils! Oh! Oh, I just wanted to read this. Yes, indeed. Edifying. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, it's like the onion! We get a really cool pan. Oh, that is gorgeous. Okay, you can throw hydro sigils you obtain across Fontaine into the fountain to raise its level and obtain valuable rewards. Let's see what the rewards are. Do we get wings? Oh, it's okay. It's like the Sacred Sakura. Many levels. I don't have enough. Oh, well, this is definitely going to inspire me to open a few more chests. I thought I saw somebody who looked interesting in the background earlier when I was turning around quickly, but it might have just been water, now that I think about it. Hi! What's going on here? This section here and this bit here, I feel that more romantic elements need to be added here to allow the readers to experience the emotions within. Mr. Arnhem, please allow me to remind you that adding romantic descriptions does not mean adding a few personal opinions too many to the text. We are here to draw inspiration from cultural performances from other lands, not to mutate their stories with our personal sentiments. Tisk tisk, what did I expect of a writer of deductive novels? Of course you know nothing of poetic beauty. A poem that is to be recited, whether romantic or ironic, must have pulse with an emotional rhythm. I have a feeling that you're simply avoiding the crux of the issue here. If you cannot answer my questions directly, then at least don't add on whatever you please, whenever you please. Oh, that was a delightfully detailed little poetic discourse there. It reminds me of my desire to learn more about the Mondstadtian tradition of poetry. Can I capture that dog? I don't think so, probably not. Yikes. This. Yeah, I don't know how to use these. I completely forget how we did earlier. This is fine. I want to try again. It's a puppy. I hold, yes? Oh my god! You can? Wow, I thought I wouldn't be able to since it's, not a wild animal. Oh, yay! Delightful. Bonjour! Beleda? Hello. Okay, we can talk to everybody at another time. Today we will talk to Linny. Who are you? Ooh, you look really cool. And I'm going to Linny. Can I capture this? Is this another one of those guard dogs? This target cannot be captured. It's a working dog. Mustn't... Ooh, a reporter. Hey, I want to see if they know about Linny's performance. Linny and Lynette's performance. No two cases are alike. The details guide the story. And how would you differentiate them? Well, we'd need to analyze each case in detail, but I do have a personal prescription. If Lady Farina comes personally and looks excited, then the case itself might not be important, but there must be something incredible about it all the same. Though, even if there is no such thing, she will whip up her drama of her... she will whip up drama of her own accord. And if the Chief Justice personally presides over the trial, then it's almost certainly worth paying attention. It will certainly be more newsworthy, that's for sure. But such cases aren't very easy to report on. In fact, some of them involve information blackouts. Ooh, So they can redact information from going to the press. Interesting. The water sounds so nice. Okay. Bulletin board. Oh, there's another poster for the performance. Rules of the Opera Epiclese and announcements pertaining to the Opera Epiclese, not for other usage. We should probably learn the rules at the very least. Don't want to get kicked out. Stage play, the death of Aurelius. Oh, interesting. I should write this down. Okay, mental note for now, because my pencil has wandered off. Aurelius is a Roman name, so that's a little checkbox in my keep an eye out for Greek and Roman names, Greek and Latin names, that is. Aurelius comes from gold, right? So kind of golden one. I might be misremembering that though, so don't quote me on that. As the black day draws near, Aurelius fell. Aurelius fell, and the whole world trembled. Intro, the third and final part of the Aurelius trilogy of plays based on the epic legend, the Saga of Aurelius. Aha! So it is a story that's been passed down for generations upon generations. Because I was wondering, how could they have known that name? Unless it was passed down somehow. I mean, there is a small chance that they just came up with it, but in this game, everything is deliberate. Go back to the final moments of a hero's life and witness the dying light of an ancient empire. Fascinating. Do you suppose they're talking about the unified civilization? If they are, that is very interesting. I wasn't aware that people were allowed to know about it. But then again, how did we learn about it? Did we learn about it from one of the ghosts, or did we learn about it from a person? Maybe the information isn't forbidden. Magic Show, The Great Magician's Night of Fantasy, starring Linny! Intro, a magical magic show performance by the great magician Linny, bringing you a night of miracles and fantasy. A brand new water tank escape trick will be debuting, so don't miss it. Oh, I'm guessing that's Lynette's part. Good luck, Lynette. Attendees must pick up their tickets after reserving them before entering the Opera Epiclese. All seating is assigned, and all audience members must sit in the seat designated on their reserved tickets. After being seated, please follow all relevant rules and etiquette. And the rules and etiquette are... Oh, we won't know. Oh dear. Public trial performance, public trial against Horlor for a series of criminal acts disrupting the public order and other crimes. Intro. The subject of this public trial is Horlor, currently self-employed. He is accused of challenging the authority of the Maison Garnege and impersonating the Maison Garnege to enforce the law. I don't know how I feel about them announcing this trial just like it's a magic performance in the exact same way. Verdict announcement. The investigation discovered that the defendant was not guilty of violating the usage agreements for advertising boards. However, the accused confessed to criminal behavior, including illegal performances in Maritime Harbor, impersonating reception personnel from the Fontaine Research Institute, among other crimes. Oh. Impersonating reception personnel. Curious, I wonder why. The final verdict. The Udex of the... Oh, here's this thing. The Udex in the... What was it? Is that a hard C or a soft C? Or a treek? No, that doesn't sound right. Or a trees? Mechanic. Yes. Oh god, I'm trying to remember my French rules, but I don't remember my French rules. But Cardinal, I can read that one. I think I'm making it harder than it really needs to be. Oratrice mechanic. Denalis? No, oh god. Okay, that one's getting me. Cardinal. Judge that the defendant is guilty of multiple crimes and will be sent to the fortress of Meripode to serve his sentence. I'm staring at this word. De analyse? I don't know how to pronounce Y in French, so I'm kind of defaulting to an English Y. I don't know if it's correct. I want to read more. Concert. Merusi Village Nights, performed by the Melusine Philharmonic Orchestra. I want to go to that. Performance pieces. Epic of Elinas. Excerpts. Ode to Judges excerpts. Intro. The Melusine Philharmonic Orchestra is a renowned Fontainian orchestra. It is especially notable for being entirely composed of Melusine musicians. The pieces for this performance will be broadly divided into two sections. The first half will feature excerpts from the opera Epic of Elinas, while the second will be a hymn sung by the chorus. Objection! Why does this performance include no hymn to the Archon? We must strongly protest this. It is blasphemy and should be judged. Note, in accordance with a special request from a certain member of the audience, the entirety of Furriness Benevolence has been added to the set list. Please do not leave the venue prior to the end of the show. Oh my gosh. Excerpt this, excerpt that. And The entirety of this... Oh no, how long is it? Is it an entire opera or something? I cannot stop reading this. This is hilarious. In accordance with the relevant laws and regulations, visitors must be properly dressed when entering the Opera Epiclese. Should your attire not meet with the prescribed standards, the staff members have the right to refuse entrance. Award ceremony. La Verite Prize? The La Verite Prize. Intro. The La Verite Prize, organized by the Steambird and the most prestigious and famous media award in all of Teyvat, is used to recognize and to commemorate the greatest individual and collective achievements in media, including newspapers, magazines, journals, and other media fields. At Lady Farina's insistence, Lady Farina has been specially invited as a guest of honor and will personally award the prizes to the winners. Don't miss it. I'll leave it there. I do want to read all of this, but I can do that later maybe. I will say, after having come here and having met Farina, I am so glad that I pulled for her. I love her character already. She's such a delight, and it really seems like she's just living her best life here. Hi, Oifa! Take a guess. Will Mosin Nevelet preside over the next trial? Will Lady Farina make an appearance? Tell me about Nevelet. Right, so he's our Chief Justice, and the one who brought us Melusine to the court of Fontaine to live. Ooh, kind of like, the word coming to mind is ambassador. Kind of made, interesting that he was able to reach out to them. He's always very busy with work and can only preside over some cases, and his subordinates in the Maison Ordale handle the rest. But no matter how busy he is, he will still greet us when he sees us, just as he's done for several hundred years. Oh my god, do you remember his birthday letter? The very first day I started playing this game, I got a birthday I got a birthday letter from him, and I read it. And I had all these theories about, like, he said that something about several hundred years, and I was like, is this person several hundred years old, or is, like, his position several hundred years old and he just inherited it? It was something like that. But no, just as he's done for several hundred years now. Okay. I was going to say, I wonder what his backstory is with the Melusines, but, like, you know, how does he have a connection with the non-human, species in this area? Because it seems like he was able to reach out to them and kind of create that bridge that led to them moving into the court of Fontaine. I didn't think it would be something like this. Is he some sort of Melusine himself? I doubt it. He doesn't look like one. I'm gonna go find that birthday letter. Ha 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 ha. This is my first time going back into my gift mailbox. Ooh. I should actually scroll, because look at... I need to see how many I have that I can now read. Wow, I had one from Kazuha before I met him. No, I think these just go back here. How does this work? Hey, Femine. So that's how I got these flowers. From you guys. Okay. Yeah, look! It's the very first one I ever got! Mercy Village, and that's where the Melusines are from. According to our previous public pronouncements, it is my birthday today. So, I think I remember saying that it was interesting. It seems like he forgot his birthday. Like, according to your public pronouncements, was your birthday not known so that you just decided to have it on a certain day? Anyways, Rina's birthday is a public holiday, and it remains so to this day. I'm not surprised. On this, why does it sound like she's going to die, though? Concerning. No, he would have said was, I feel like. Anyways, on the centenary of when I took up my post, someone proposed that my birthday should also be designated as a commemorative holiday. In actuality, I do not know the exact date of my birthday. So he's been the Udex for at least 100 years. And so he goes to Mercy Village. I see, so he does have quite the connection with them. Wow! Oh my god! That was a blast from the past. I completely forgot about that letter until you... Wow! Oh. I accidentally spoke to them again. That's actually great. Could you tell me about Farina? Lady Farina is very lovely. Like the soft sea foam reflecting the sunlight. But her temper is... Well, she's hard to read. Sometimes she's like tempestuous waves, and other times like stagnant water in a deep pool. I guess gods have more intense emotions than humans, huh? I think anyone who's immortal is going to have more intense emotions, I'll be honest with you. Got more to deal with, more to remember, more to forget. Cutscene! Hi, Lenny. Oh, there's that organ.
Traveler in Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
I wonder if somebody's playing it right now, or if it's like a player piano playing itself, or if this is just supposed to be scenic music. I forget the term for it, when there's music in a scene that the characters can't hear. Anyways, hi Lenny!
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
It's so surreal to see myself be blue.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived.
Had to get the best seats. Where can I get a ticket?
But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
Much obliged. And this is so cool. We can see him following the rules because we just read the rules on the bulletin board. He needs to give us tickets. He can't just seat us as, you know, special guests or anything. Paimon's excited. Now we're talking. I wonder how long they've been doing this magic business.
The opera house has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Thank you very much. How much do we owe you?
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Lenny.
And don't even think about comping it, because you're trying to make a living doing this, aren't you?
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Lenny, could you come over here and take a look at this?
Is something wrong?
I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Sure. Best get busy.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Lenny.
Weren't we supposed to talk to him and distract him from his nerves, though? I suppose making sure everything is prepared as it can be is another way of combating your nerves. Wow! I don't want to walk on the carpet. My shoes are probably very dirty. Oh, I want to go outside and explore! I want to collect chests! I can't wait. Ooh. I thought I'd have to ask him to open. Wow. Is that a fan? I want to see what that looks like on the outside of the building. Is that a clock? Wow. Look at this place. Where are the seats? There they are. Goodness me, they're plush. Can you sit down in any one of them? You can! I'll sit right here. So this is the place from the trailer, right? So if Nicolette was sitting there, that means that Farina's seat should be up there? There's definitely some sort of structure. Go to the seats, so we're down. Okay, I should be... No! I wanted to take the stairs. Be polite and all. Excuse me? Excuse me? Did he sit us right next to Nicolette? What is Nicolette doing here? Did he come here for the performance? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. I want to see if there are sparkles or anything. Doesn't look like it. Is that not a tiny little blue head? Do we get to meet him? Or no, maybe it's not him. Maybe it's just like a... No, that's totally him. That's totally him. Hello?
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Do they have a special little seat for Paimon? Nice sitting, Paimon. The whole room is empty. And there's just this random guy next to us. Hello? The awkwardness. He's not greeting us. Do we ignore him? I think we just ignore him, Paimon. He seems deep in thought. Is he asleep? The side eye.
Hey, traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
I don't know, he's kind of giving off don't talk to me vibes, I'll be honest with you, Paimon. You're up, Paimon? Isn't that usually your job?
You little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Do your best.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward.
Oh my god.
I am terribly sorry.
Oh my god, look at his eyes. They're a lot darker than I expected them to be. He looks so angry. I'm sorry, are we disturbing your peace? I do love the look of dark eyes with a bright pupil, though. It looks really cool. We should be saying the same to you, sir.
I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
His voice is so nice. But also, don't overextend yourself, you know. There's no need to chat if the chat will be pointless.
Oh, So you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down.
Good to know. It's so that he can hear all of the injustice in the world, no?
Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk, but, what should we talk about?
This is getting even more awkward. This is written excellently. You can feel the awkwardness, the way they cut out the music, so you just feel the silence. Look at him! He looks so cool! Look at his shoes! Wow, what posture! I feel like I should sit up straighter. This is getting even more awkward.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
Knowing this scene, he's going to say no and not elaborate.
A friend, you say?
Oh, thank God.
If Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Okay, he looks kind of scary, but he's very friendly. Look at his... Oh, his ears point. How did I never notice that? I literally have this man as a character. Well, it's because I don't use him, because I haven't met him yet, but I've met him! I can use it! This is revolutionary. I have to build him immediately. Look at his ears. Oh God, I love his hairpiece. It looks so cool. His design is just... I think it's so well done. I love his hair and his clothing. Just the spikiness of it all, sure, but it flows. So you get this feeling that he's sharp, but still very Hydro-aligned. I mean, look at him. Look at that. That is a Hydro man right there. Interesting that his eyes are like a soft purple. I don't see that anywhere else in his design. Not even on his very mysterious little gem there. What are you? Where is your vision? I was going to look for it, but I kind of forgot. So where is it?
Oh,
so interesting.
You're not friends with Linny then. Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction.
We can recover Paimon. We introduce ourselves, and then we ask him why he's in the front row if he's not friends with Linny.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Thank you for being willing to chat with us, even if it's intensely awkward. We appreciate you.
It is an honor to meet you two.
Oh, he stood up.
I have heard of your deeds across Tevat.
Oh, he's heard of us. Of course he's heard of us. I know who this man is, so of course he's heard of us. But like in this situation, not knowing who he is, just the sheer awkwardness, and of course he's heard of us.
And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Going to be cut off?
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet.
Nervillet?
What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Oh my God, have I been saying this man's name wrong this whole time? Of course I have.
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet.
Nervillet? Okay.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Oh my God, we got his name! So yeah, what is he doing here in the front row? I'm kind of assuming that this is basically his house. He can sit wherever he well likes. I wouldn't be surprised if he buys a ticket anyways, because rules. But, yeah, what is he doing here?
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be...
Nervillet. He sure is, Paimon.
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is.
Won't you make our introductions, Lenny?
Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him.
Wow.
It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Oh, that lighting is so well done. And we got the little U-deck sign over the Justice. That previous shot was so cool, though. Can we go back to that one?
Ooh, sorry for being so rude just now.
He's so glowy.
Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
I never realized, because I've only ever seen him, like, in the open air, you know, on the surface of Tevat, and he just seems like a regular guy. But in the semi-dark room, he's so glowy. Wow.
No offense
What's that
taken.
about?
Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really.
Your usual reserved seat. Isn't it that one up there, though?
And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to.
Oh, God, what is it? Did we break a rule?
There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now.
Oh my God, how is he? I should have checked the seat out. I wanted to check out her seat to see if it was there. But I saw Neverland. I got distracted and she was there the whole time. And she was listening. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Did she find it entertaining in a very awkward comedy kind of way? I hope so. Man, I love Farina.
I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression.
Well, that ship has sailed. We've already met, in a way.
So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Okay, I love their relationship of what I've seen of it so far. Another person who seems to know how to handle Farina's whole... She has like Bugs Bunny rules, you know? Whatever's funniest. Whatever fits the drama the best. She's so blue! I love this region! Everyone is so blue!
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
She can probably hear you, you know. You speak loudly and this place is designed to project sound, one would think. This is amazing. I love this so much. Also, what a statement. Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. She just... I love this.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Huh?
This is so
Is
funny.
this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
That is interesting to take notice of. I get the feeling maybe, because we've seen from that trailer that I just, you know, she was sitting in her chair, he was sitting in his chair, and she was like, boring. So I wonder if he doesn't appreciate how much she treats the trials as entertainment.
All right.
We can't do anything about
just
it.
A moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Or maybe he understands her very well, and so he knows why she's like this, and so he cuts her some slack. She's definitely got to have a reason for being like this, you know? I'm guessing it's hundreds of years of loneliness. You know, being an immortal, and he's the only other immortal that we've met so far. Are the Melusines immortal themselves? But yeah, so that's my initial guess. My initial guess, based on their relationship, is that with her being the Archon, she's probably quite lonely, especially if she knew the previous Archon and they died on her. She probably misses them. And then, you know, she's under a lot of pressure to be the public face of this area, and she enjoys it, and she enjoys the drama, but being the type of person who would present herself as like a very powerful, above the rest figure, she probably doesn't let a lot of people get close to her. So I'm guessing she's actually quite lonely, but she probably knows that this is just a result of her own actions, and so she doesn't really want to do anything about it. I don't know. We'll have to see how self-aware she is. But based on that interaction that we just saw with Nevelet, I think that he probably knows that a lot of what she does, a lot of her performance is just that, performance. And so he knows how to handle her. Case in point, please acknowledge her before she gets flustered. But he also doesn't take her, not too seriously, but he doesn't take her with too much gravity. Because if I had to guess, and I am guessing, I would assume that he probably feels differently about the trials than she does. He already seems like a much more serious person. So with him being the Chief Justice, it's a little surprising to me that he would let them become kind of a form of entertainment. But I suppose she might have more authority than him, or, you know, he knows that she is intensely lonely, and in his own way, he's trying to help with that by humoring her, basically. Those are my two guesses. Anyways, moving on.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Ooh, Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
Oh, I hope you enjoy it. It kind of surprised me that she's never seen a real one before. What have you done with your life before we met Paimon? Seems like she would love this sort of thing. Oh, good. The seats are full. Is Fremine here?
They're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
Hush your voice, Paimon! Oh, should I autoplay this, maybe? What's him? Something happened?
Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Right, Paimon. Oh my god, look, she's got little nail polish on. I never noticed that before. Matches her sleeves.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny.
Woo! Welcome, Linny! Oh, he gets applause!
And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Woo, Lynette! No applause.
Hello, everyone.
Yikes. There we go! Hooray.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
I'm kind of excited, actually. Ooh, mask. Are they giving their visions to
Lynette
him?
and myself have removed our visions.
Oh my
for
god,
the
they
show.
did!
That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Wait, go back to the audience. I was too distracted looking at their vision spots to see if they were gone, and they were, that I didn't see who was in the audience.
Good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations.
I have this mental vision of just, like, Paimon losing points in Neverlette's mind every time she speaks.
I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say.
Yes?
You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Ooh, here we go.
A
Gotta set your
magician's
atmosphere.
greatest skill is making things disappear.
This is
or appear.
gorgeous.
The possibilities are endless.
Wow, the fluidity of the animation. Wow. Floating hat, excellent, excellent. And the cards are even on the floor. Nice, nice.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think?
I feel so much fear right
This
now.
one's a little tricky.
I'm just expecting Arlecchino to pop out of anywhere. Ooh. Oh! Oh, the water escape.
This water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely. Right before your very eyes.
The sibling rivalry is getting out of hand. I hope you can hold your breath for a long time. Or if that's Fontaine water, do you suppose she can't
It's
drown?
actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top.
They always do this.
Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now.
All part of the performance.
Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Oh. Oh. Oh, for a second I was worried that she like collapsed.
Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Yay! And she's not even wet. Congratulations, you guys, you did it! It does make you wonder how they did it, right? You know? Kind of pointless to wonder in this sort of situation, but...
What just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything.
Isn't it cool?
Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
What a show! No wonder he's a famous magician.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking.
Indeed.
To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
But isn't that part of the fun when you say...
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing.
She did a good job, didn't she?
Thank you everyone.
I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here.
Oh, it's going to keep going?
The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen.
Oh, nice. I wonder if that's one of his idols.
I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all.
Oh, so you have to do something even more impressive?
In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations.
Are you...
So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member.
Gee, I wonder who it will be, and I wonder who he could have had ample time to prepare before this.
Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now...
Oh, to randomly generate an audience member?
There are 2 boxes, and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience.
Wow.
I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap.
This'll be interesting. I bet it's going to be us, right? Because he could have prepared us at any time without us knowing. He's very good at sleight of hand, as we've seen.
Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Is he gonna go inside the box and let his assistants randomly choose someone?
Wow! How's he gonna do this?
1 minute is a lot of time.
Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Let's watch and see.
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector.
I'm sure they randomly will.
It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate.
Though, to be honest, I could see 3 people popping up. I could see, you know, myself and or Paimon. Or I could see Neuvillette, because he has to be here for a reason. Or even Farina, if Lenny's trying to make sure that she's entertained.
Now then, let's begin.
Ooh, letters! I was expecting him to read it for some reason.
Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations!
Oh!
You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute.
Oh, so it was someone random. Okay.
Please, come forward.
Nice.
My assistant will take you beside the magic box.
I like that, actually. It does feel more random.
I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
So that's how you say it.
Oh, okay.
Don't be nervous.
All right.
Be
Before I
brave.
enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown?
60 seconds?
Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like.
Where did the random number generator go? Oh no. The consistency. I guess he vanished it.
I won't be able
That's what I
to see
choose to
anything
believe.
in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
And right after he said count faster or slower if you like, he's doing an excellent job, controlling the scene and the audience. I feel like on the edge of my seat. This is great. I'm sure Lenny's prepared. With the whole crowd counting together, he couldn't even if he wanted to.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58. 60,
Oh.
59, 58.
Wow.
That's right.
The music.
Perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52?
You're going faster, Paimon. I feel like there's gonna be some sort of twist.
Why aren't you counting, Neuvillette?
Ooh.
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality.
Ooh.
Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
I could read so much into that if you resist counting numbers out loud, but let's just enjoy the show for now.
Alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something.
I am loving this. Oh my god.
40, 39, 38!
And it seems the crowd is too.
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic.
Oh, he sounds nervous.
Faster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, midair right above the audience.
Letting everyone hear this now.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
I think it's all part of the show. Ooh.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
Did it come from the stage? Maybe it was just to divert our attention.
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
I'm worried about it. Did somebody just get assassinated?
25, 24, 23!
That could be the sound of someone collapsing. I mean, it could be the sound of the mechanism, and maybe he's encouraging the crowd to chant out loud in order to disguise the sounds of the mechanisms moving.
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
Don't pressure him. Let him work.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
I think this part of the performance is for us, the player.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable.
Oh, I'm so
I
tense.
want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19, 18, 17!
This is amazing.
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone.
No, I believe. I believe we can pull it off. I believe.
It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
Oh dear, oh dear. 10, I believe in him.
Almost there now. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait, is this the back one? I can't tell, they both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
He did it. Oh, it was all part of the show. Oh. Is she alright in there? Drum roll, please. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, is that the clunk that we heard? Oh my god. Excuse me? Oh, the assistant. What about the audience member? Oh my god. No, what? Are you serious? Oh my god. That must be what we heard. Oh my god. No.
Is this part of the show?
Is this part of the show? I mean, I have a lot of faith in him at the moment, but, big yikes.
Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
Oh my god, the audience? What about the girl?
What happened?
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
Would they really do that? Like, as a game, would they kill somebody like that? That's the part that's really shocking me. Oh my god.
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Oh my god, the way his tone changed.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of justice.
Oh, she's recovered too.
No need
She
to be
thinks quick on her
alarmed,
feet.
you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
Because yeah, if the thing did break and fall and kill 2 people, maybe one, the other one might just be injured, what caused it to break? If they were just checking the props before the show, it should have been fine. They would have caught like a weakness in the metal. After some time, the guards complete their investigation.
Unfortunately, the person who was in the magic box
Oh my
has been
God.
pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe.
What about the audience member?
Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage.
Oh my God.
As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience.
Interesting. If he wasn't dead, this would feel like part of the show, because Linny was saying earlier, you know, it can be tricky to switch to people. You don't know where they might end up. They could end up in the wrong spot. Because he could have switched the girl and Cowell. But if he's dead, then I don't think it was intentional. Oh my God, look at his eyes.
And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found.
What are the disappearances? Oh, I just got chills.
It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance.
Okay, did somebody... I could see this being sabotaged. Someone could have tampered with the pyrotechnics to make them burn hotter and higher than they were intended to. But then, who could have switched Cowell and the girl? I mean, maybe that was intentional, in order to be like, oh wow, look at this, it wasn't even the audience member, it's Cowell now. Amazing! And then maybe the girl got snatched while she was stashed safely wherever she was for the trick? But then this would be such a deliberate attack on the performance. Like, why wouldn't, if this is the person or the people who've been kidnapping girls all this time, why wouldn't they just take somebody else? Why take somebody in such a high-profile scene?
And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
Unless they're trying to, you know, make things more complicated by casting blame onto Linny?
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
To pull it off like this, in front of an audience, including the Archon and the Chief Justice.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly?
And she's suspecting Linny.
I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Oh dear. Keep it cool, keep it cool.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
He's a performer, so I think he'll be able to manage.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not?
But that's too obvious, Farina.
Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Linny do this?
He's been framed. Whoever really did it is making things more complicated, so that there's this whole circus investigating Linny and they can get away.
He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
He's a suspect at most.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
She's so glowy too.
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
You should call for an investigation first.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
Oh, is she the type to accidentally kind of back herself into a corner with her performances?
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing.
Is she doubling down?
That's right. I mean you, Traveler.
Oh my god.
You'll support Lenny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
I trust Lenny.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met.
You call that a duel? I think you challenged me and then you undid your challenge, but sure.
But with Lenny's help,
I love her.
our duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome.
I see. So she calls it a duel even though it didn't take place in a formal courthouse. I see. I understand.
So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
Don't worry, it's Farina rules.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order.
Oh my god, I just realized that his outfit, he's got those two hanging bits, like the scales of a pendulum. Oh my gosh.
Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you.
Yes?
Are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Yes, I am. Will I get in trouble for practicing law without a license in this region, though?
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House.
Apparently not.
Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot Outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
I cannot believe how excited I am right now. I am so excited. I'm pumped. Everyone is dismissed and the audience begins to leave, along with Farina and Neverlet. How are you doing, buddy? And how about you, Lynette?
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
I should have been, but unfortunately, I am super excited.
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
That was kind of horrific, though, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
I mean, it's hard to say.
I understand. Even I'm not sure what happened, so I can only imagine how difficult it is for you to grasp the situation.
Because, of course, the secret third option is that, I don't know the terms, especially not in Fontaine, but you could be maybe sided with criminal negligence? Or is that only for children? But basically, if his designs for the set and the props led to this accident, and so it was an accident, but it also kind of was his fault, he could be charged for that. So you could be the murderer unintentionally, but I fully believe that that's not what's happened here.
I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box.
Okay, so you didn't put him in the box. Somebody else switched them.
As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did.
Are you going to tell us how the trick works so that we can figure out where someone might have tampered with it?
Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Oh, they got their visions back, though. Yes, it is very strange, but there's no denying what happened.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Where did you get those glasses?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh?
And they're excellent. Really put you in character.
Don't worry. Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
Aww.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
I think they look great.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence.
There it is. I was surprised that these two weren't being guarded.
Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
I guess they're being guarded from a distance.
Yes, thank you so much.
I won't let you down. I'm used to this sort of thing.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
I'm your attorney, please tell me.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
Thank you, Lynette.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it.
Yeah, it does really kind of stink that this happened on their very first big performance. They're going to lose a lot of the tricks they can bring into future performances.
But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case!
Is she going to be wearing those glasses the whole time? I love it. Wow. Wow.
Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
We're still in it. We're Linny and Lynette's attorneys.
I see.
Esmond!
You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Oh? What are your thoughts?
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see.
Ooh, there's more?
The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cowell. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him.
Not the outline, oh no.
The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged.
And we saw him doing prop inspection earlier. He called out to Linny.
As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowell inside it.
But why was Cowell inside? Wasn't the girl supposed to be in there?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap.
Which was interesting, because I feel like the water tank was more off to stage left when we last saw it than center stage. So somebody moved it? Or is this just a small detail I should gloss over because it's a video game? I don't know.
All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
He's the most likely person to have access to all the areas, but he's the least likely person to have a motive. He just sabotaged his entire career, if not his life. I don't know, do they execute people here? Maybe.
But he doesn't have a motive!
Thank you, Paimon. His freedom at least, right? If they send him to the fortress for this?
Are you both good friends of his?
We've known each other for like 2 days.
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys.
I think Lady Farina said that we were to be his attorneys, and we kind of just agreed.
I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand.
Right, controlling the audience, as we were saying earlier.
I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
But that's not always true. People can also be the most reliable evidence.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
Much obliged. Ooh, you can use the case record to confirm your current evidence and clue collection situation and sort case-related information? You can check as yet undiscovered evidence and clues in the case record? What? We can find clues? Use the perception skill to find evidence and clues that can be investigated? Ah! Oh my god, oh my god. Guards investigation report. The investigation from the guards indicated that the fireworks launched at the tail end of the magic performance set the ropes dangling the water tank alight, causing the tank to fall and kill Cowell, who was within it. Well, within the box. It seems evident that Linny is the likeliest user of the prop to commit a crime. However, the reason for the victim being Cowell and the reason for the chosen lady's disappearance remain mysteries. A beautiful pen. The deceased's identity. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cowell. He is well trusted by all his colleagues. His job was setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. Wow! Wow! Ooh, we get to investigate! Oh my god, I'm just me! So I'm super curious about this because, you know, to me, having opportunities to investigate and therefore opportunities to miss clues means that I could get a different outcome depending on how many clues I do manage to find. But this isn't that kind of game. There's usually only one outcome in this game. So I'm super fascinated as to what's gonna happen here. This is where the magic box was struck. If Cowell wasn't inside the box at that moment, he might have dodged the falling water tank. I really thought, when we watched the scene, I really thought he was next to it and that he jumped away when it fell. So I thought he tried to get out, but didn't manage to make it far enough out in time. I really thought I got both of them. But apparently he was in the box. We're certain of this? He wasn't in the falling water tank? Okay. I examined. Use my skill. Oh, well. Examine damaged magic box. The broken box was left on the scene after the guards completed their investigation. Looking at it now, the water tank must have struck it really hard. Okay. I mean, can we tell anything from the way in which it collapsed? If there was someone inside at the moment that it collapsed? Hi, Esmond.
Go ahead, have a look around. In the end, we're both after the truth.
That's nice. I appreciate that they're letting us do our own investigation because they're after truth. Not specifically to arrest Linny. Ooh.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall.
Yes.
The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
So either Linny didn't realize this was a safety concern, or it was treated with some sort of chemical to help it burn faster.
Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
We're inching closer towards sabotage! I'm just going to look at where the rope snapped. Lick it! Tell me if you taste phosphorus.
Whoa! Look! This bit is made from different material!
I'm questioning how that's possible, that nobody noticed that a section of the rope was made from a different material and not just coated with something interesting, but sure. Look at the card.
Most of it was burned away, but
That's
there's
my
still
gadget.
a little bit of it left.
It seems to be flammable, like a type of flash cotton.
Huh. So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means...
Somebody wanted it to burn.
Wait! Paimon should write all this down. Let's take notes.
Special rope. This rope was used to suspend the water tank. It suddenly broke when the fireworks were being launched on stage. Investigation has shown that the location where the rope snapped was made of flammable material. How mysterious indeed. I wanted to talk to Maurice. Hello.
Hello there. What are you investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
Oh, nice. Could you tell us who she is?
Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself.
Okay, so she's a bit famous.
Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show.
She's been under pressure lately. Do, one might say.
The magic troupe members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the magic troupe at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Was anyone else ever framed in those previous disappearances?
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
And does she have anything does she have any similarities with the others? I remember when we were talking with Charlotte, it seemed like there weren't that many similarities between the disappeared girls, but were they all semi-famous? Because then maybe that's how this person has been predetermining their victims?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
Thank you for letting us know all this.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us.
Oh, absolutely.
It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Information about the missing lady's identity. Halsey is the missing person. She's a famous painter and came to watch the magic show in order to take a break from her own creative work. She isn't known to have been entangled with quarrels with any of the members of Linny's magic troupe. Also, it is a little bit concerning. If this is their main courtroom and this place is all about justice. Wait, where's Farina's chair? Oh, there it is. Oh, goodness me, that's high. How does she get up there? Any stairs on the other side? Anyway. That somebody was able to come in here and sabotage something is very concerning. You know, what about the protections on the Opera Epiclese itself? The guards that probably watch it 24/7. I imagine security is heavier during an actual trial, especially if there's a suspect or... what would you call them? Not a suspect, but somebody who has been charged present. We're going to see if there's any clues outside of the obvious ones that they want us to find. Bonjour? No. Hi. It looks like an ordinary box, but Lenny somehow moved instantly from the stage to being inside of it. How did he do it? You know, if that girl hadn't disappeared, I would worry that this was actually an assassination attempt against Lenny for whatever reason. Maybe a very competitive rival magician. Isildur? Cool name.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too. If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, alright?
Who are you?
Too many thoughts yet.
Are you a reporter? Like, why should I share sensitive information with you?
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it. It all started with that loud thud.
So you heard that too. And also, now that I see you, you're very clockwork themed. Are you an engineer?
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
Yeah, where are you sitting in the crowd, and where did you hear it coming from? Maybe we can triangulate.
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank, or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
How did she get off the tank, then?
But wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
Then wouldn't the water tank have started to swing a bit in that case?
Oh, that's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
I could think of so many possible explanations. It could be part of Linny's mechanism doing what it was supposed to be doing. It could be somebody collapsing. That's what it sounded like to me, a body falling. It could be someone breaking through a door, somebody closing the top of the water tank, though it probably would have started swinging in that case too. Maybe Cowl was unconscious inside the box already, so maybe that was somebody knocking out Cowl, and then they swapped him with the girl while he was unconscious. I don't know. It could be a rope. No, it couldn't be a rope snapping. It's a different kind of sound. Strange sound. Yes, indeed. Is that Chlorend? No. I just saw the guard hat. Different guard. Alright, so I think that's everything in the audience. But we should double check just to make sure. This reminds me, you know what this reminds me of? I forget the name of the game. But that one event with the hunters and the rebels. Where you're running around trying to catch rebels with your little sensor skill. Gosh, what is the name of that game? I swear I know the name. Oh, Quentin. What have you found? Quentin and Vaughn.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
Oh, it was rigged?
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Linny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
And you found something?
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time.
Okay, definitely pointing towards sabotage. But I guess, I mean, you could also say that it's pointing towards Linny deliberately trying to kill that girl in particular, but still, it really feels like this is another missing girl case, and the person deliberately wanted her.
I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out. Linny reserved our seats for us too.
We should see if Linny had access to the seating chart, though, because he reserved our seats, sure, by picking seats for us, but did he know who was in every other seat as well?
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Thank you. Sorry to bother you.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Clearly someone has tampered with it indeed.
Linny's magic tricks were the stuff of legends, but the way he did this crime, he should have stuck to doing magic.
Look, doing magic tricks is one thing. Pulling off a crime is something else entirely. Maybe he was just too full of himself.
Seems like people really are just believing that he did it. I wonder if that's because of Farina's words. And her saying that it was obviously him. And so people have just come to accept that without question. Darn, I was gonna talk to that other guy again, see if he... Oh, good. He's still there. See if he has any more dialogue. Interesting thing about Farina is I can see how she can still win in this situation even if we win. Because she could say that she accused Linny, full of drama, right off the bat, in order to make a scene and in order to make sure that if the real culprit was watching, they felt a false sense of security, assuming that everyone really thought it was Linny. She could say, oh, it was my plan all along to use him as a cover, basically, so that the real investigation could work. So basically, if we prove that Linny's innocent, she can still say, oh yeah, see, this was my plan all along, because now we can capture the real criminal, who isn't Linny, because we were using Linny as a cover for our investigation. Basically. I'm curious to see if that will come into play at all.
Could it be that I didn't see it happen?
Okay. Because, yeah, even though I do want to win this case, of course, and I don't believe that Linny did it, I don't want Farina to feel embarrassed. You know, when we first met her, it seemed like, you know, she is a being made of drama, but she's very good at it, and she's able to control a scene with her presence and with her words. But in this second scene, we realize that she's more kind of improving and more uncertain than I first anticipated her to be. Which I think was something that I was talking about briefly when we first met her. That was cool. But in this, we really saw her off her feet, unsteady, because she immediately, kind of without thinking, it seems like, jumped into accusing Linny. And then Neverlet was like, alright, do you want to press charges? And she said, oh no, I don't. So, kind of seems like somebody who accidentally backed herself into corners with all of her own drama. Which, really, I find her endearing. She's playing with very serious consequences. But she seems to know that. She doesn't really want things to go to the most serious, you know, case as quickly as it could. She didn't want to press charges immediately if she didn't have to. So, that was interesting. She's not as in control as she pretends to be. But she still has an incredible amount of power and influence here in Fontaine, for obvious reasons. And because she's so popular. So, what a character. I love the way she's written. I love meeting them. That was so cool. This whole scene, fantastic. And I can't wait to see more.
Lenny's still talking to the guards. It seems he'll have a lot of explaining to do. I think someone will be assigned to monitor us later, but that's alright.
Yeah, the fact that they're not protesting and really cooperating, the fact that they are cooperating with the investigation, I think is going to earn them lots of points. Where am I missing? Where did Neverlet go? Oh, he left with Farina, didn't he? Wow, this really does feel like that game. What's it called? Wind Chase? Oh man, I forget. I want it to come back. It was so much fun. I'm just gonna go investigate like all the people. Huh. Alright, so we talked to the box. We talked to that guy over there. We talked to the people up there. I was surprised we didn't actually speak with the guard or with Linny. But it has a little check mark.
Lenny's still talking to the guard. I think someone...
Okay. Oh, maybe my little guy will tell me. Do you suppose I can activate my little guy from my bag, or do I have to do it here? Let's talk to this thing. And then I can click this. There we go. Okay, so we got these. Opera House. Oh my god. Huh? I'm missing so many! What do you mean I'm only missing 1 out of 3? I'm missing, like, 6? Can I talk to other people even if they don't have little investigates? No. Am I allowed to leave? No, it says inside the house. Pardon. That's not what I meant to do, but that is hilarious. Hello? Okay. It doesn't really make a difference if I hit people with the magnifying glass or not. Do you suppose I can get up into those different balconies? And get a different perspective? I think we got all the evidence that's on the stage. That's what the journals seem to say too. It really seems like I'm missing dialogue. But I can't leave the building. Do I choose different dialogue options in my conversations? There weren't really that many different options.
If you do encounter Miss Halsey.
Yeah. And now they're on different lines since I've already spoken with them. Can I go back here? Nope. Can't go into the wings. Unless... Huh? How peculiar. Hey, you can help me. You can see people that I can talk to. Excellent, you've got more range. Is it these things here? No, they're just shiny because they're glass. Ah! Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can bring up the thing from here. Quest items? Hello. No. I'm not seeing anything else that says new. Oh, there you are! Excellent. Let's talk to this if it's not new. There we go.
Why would it be him? How strange.
Hi, Paimon.
Why would it...
Okay.
Gosh, no wonder the serial disappearances never got solved. We all heard that noise, didn't we?
Okay,
Whoever
okay.
the murderer was, they must have made preparations well beforehand. This rope was obviously tampered with. People needed to register and reserve a seat for the show. That, combined with this number selector, could allow you to pick a young lady instead of some old fogey.
As you say, Paimon. Okay. Maybe that will register as a change? Nope. I'm so confused. Okay, well, I guess we'll try to get upstairs then. But... do I talk to Esmond again, maybe?
Go ahead, have a look around.
No. I'm going to be trapped in here forever. Ah! What do I do? Who have I not spoken with? Well, I suppose we'll go up. Clearly not seeing anything from down here, so... Linny.
Linny's still talking to the guards. I think someone will be...
I suppose if we go out these doors, we'll still be inside the house. Because there's the parlor, or the entryway. Okay, okay. Haha!
Hey, you!
There's hope.
Yes, both of you. Over here. I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Oh, no wonder there's so many more people to talk to. Navia! I didn't see you in the audience. Look at the guards. Hilarious.
Huh? You mean us?
The way that Paimon just rotates perfectly 90 degrees in midair.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Hi, Navia.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Please don't be offended. We're not from Fontaine.
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula?
Truthfully, no.
From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it.
So, are you part of the Mafia, Navia? But you're doing this in broad daylight, in public, in the House of Justice, so I'm guessing you're allowed?
And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
So maybe it's more like a mercenary company. Wow, look at her.
Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
Nice to meet you, boss. Have you met the boss of Wang Shuin?
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, Silver.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
He's like a butler.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
The music. The theme music.
Well, I am the second generation president. Melus and the others are still used to my previous title.
Oh, like when she was the young lady.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
How distinguished.
No need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
I love her outfit.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
And what is it exactly?
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand.
I like her hat. So, you want to investigate as well?
That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time.
Oh? What happened?
Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Linny, not Mr. Linny? Do you know him?
Really? We think so too! That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
She seems very smart. I'd love to know her train of thoughts.
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Oh, she guessed. Well, I think she's right anyways.
Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she?
Farina, not Lady Farina. Wow, Navia.
But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Okay, so she wanted to avoid starting a trial immediately, which I think is a good call in any situation, because they needed time to investigate.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Nice, Navia. Well, when you put it like that.
All right, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
What's that?
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Navia, I love you. She is so... First of all, she's so down to business. Every sentence she says is efficient and serving a purpose to get the conversation to go where she wants it to go. But now she's... Oh, I love this. The character who's willing to question everything. Thank you, Navia.
Well?
Not always.
And why would that be?
Doing so makes it easy for the truth to fall by the wayside. Something serious like a trial shouldn't be treated like entertainment.
See, Silver and Maloose? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the Traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Maloose. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors.
Great. Does this mean I won't be disappeared?
Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
Why am I your assistant?
Wait! Since when did we become assistants?
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
That's more like it.
I think you're missing the point, Paimon. Seems you've already agreed, then.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth.
Does she just intuition her way through life and always get it right? I love that for her.
You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
So cool and quiet in the corner.
I have nothing to add.
Also, look at the symbol on his hat, an anchor with roses on it.
Oh,
golden roses.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Lenny's tricks. Thanks!
You want to know how he did his tricks? Curious. Navia! No way! Look at that, look at that, look at that. Where is she? Oh my god, okay. I was curious about her. What's this? Oh look, I hit friendship with Lanyan. Congrats. Wow. Oh, that's gorgeous actually. So, Navia, she has... I'm realizing it now. She's got a lot of ship imagery on her. She's got these wheels. And then I'm trying to see if she has any anchors. Her subordinates definitely have anchors. So, do you suppose that her family made their fortune? I'm assuming she's got a very fortunate family. Through trade? Shipping? Boats? I love her design. She looks so cool. The umbrella! The sunglasses! Wait, what's on the sunglasses? A rose, makes sense. What's on the umbrella? Wow, look at that. It looks so cool. Okay. Yeah, so that's my guess for now. Is it was shipping and whatnot that gave them their fortune. Alright. So, we talked to these guys. Is that all that I need? No, I'm still at 2 out of 3. Where's my book? Book. Here we go. It says...
Him.
Back to Paimon. Okay. We still need to talk to all of our people again, so I'm guessing that they're going to be out in this room. Please. Great, we got 2 of them here at least. Wait, maybe I can talk to you. Hi, Silver.
Speaking of that, I think magic shows would be very popular in Poisson.
Ooh, are they from Poisson?
I can see that. Maybe I should try to learn some magic. If I could make things disappear, cleaning my room would be a cinch.
You need not worry about such things, demoiselle. That falls under my duties.
Mary Butler.
Oh, right.
I like that she's willing to clean her own room at least. Okay, they're from Poisson, I think. Isn't that... I remember that city. We learned about it a little bit. I think it was a huge trading port before like Fontaine built out more. And so it stopped being, oh wow, there's an underground, as influential. But I remember saying, oh, poisson means fish. So maybe it was like a fishing hub before then. And that's how it got the name. Tristan, are you who I'm supposed to speak with? Hello.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case.
No need to get angry, Paimon.
Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes. After
What?
the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection.
But you're not the person that we spoke to at the entrance before. That was, Oifa.
So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on.
What about during the show?
I doubt there was much opportunity then, either.
How can you be so sure,
Maybe the thud we heard was one of these giant doors closing.
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck.
Sorry about that.
But still, I did not abandon my post, and I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave.
Okay, so you were here during the performance. Excellent.
We Melazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
Oh yeah? You have heightened senses?
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here. Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be useful info.
Entrances and exits. No one left the Opera House during the magic show, and after the incident happened, only those who had their identities cleared by the guards could leave. How much do we trust the guard, though? Is anyone...
Everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going.
Oh, I see.
Shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
3 required clues, 7 more optional ones.
My apologies, but access to the venue is restricted at this time. Please register first.
They're so professional. I love you. So, what was my thing? Oh yeah, how bribable are the guards? How threatenable are they? Wait, I lost my little gadget. I can't speak with you anymore. What? No. Oh, shucks. Pardon. Let's go see if we can get into Farina's chair. I kind of just want to see what the layout of the balcony situation is. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, she's even higher. She's still above us. Oh, this is where we came out originally, isn't it? Yeah, and I fell off. How do you get up there? What am I going to do? I met so many interesting people today! And I don't have any more experience materials. Nevertheless, I can ascend you now. Oh, I can't ascend you now anyway. Shucks. Where is this thing? Should I track it and prioritize investigating that area? Well, you know what? Let's try to... Oh, should we wrap up now? Oh, maybe this is a good time, actually. We need to go talk to Linny again after this. But this might be a good time to end our time in the Opera House. I do want to get a little bit more exploration out of the way. I really specifically want to get this guy. Seems like it might not be too far away. This guy I do want to get, but I feel like I sense it's not yet time for us to go that way. Maybe this one too. Okay. Bear with me. Let's go get this guy. And then we'll come back here. Oh, we'll have to get this on our way out. Foggy Forest Path. Yeah, okay. Wow. This has been amazing. I can't believe they're actually letting us investigate and they're actually letting us participate in this process. You know, if you're taking us to the region of justice, where we're gonna... No, let's just leave the front door. No, I don't want to accidentally... Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Let's chat a little bit more, though. If you're going to take us to the region of justice, where trials are their bread and butter, it's so wonderful of them to actually let us participate in those trials. I'm really curious to see exactly how involved we're going to be with the trial. You know, we're attorneys now, apparently, so can we... Like, do we have dialogue options in the trial? Again, this is the kind of game where there aren't multiple endings, so I don't think it'll really change much depending on how well or poorly we do. But I feel like I'm making a difference. I feel like I'm participating, you know? Which is very impressive. How on earth? Maybe there's another wing I haven't discovered yet. I'm having a blast. I love things like this. It's sort of like logical puzzle. Delightful. Lenny should be over there, shouldn't he? Okay. Let's go. Yeah, he is. I see his little tracker. Okay. We're gonna plop right here. And I do want to go talk to him, but we don't have time to go through everything that's about to happen over there. So we're going to have to end it here. We've got a little bit of time left, so let's use this time to collect our 1 million achievements that we've gotten. Oh my god, I was joking. Wonders of the World guessing game from an even more distant past to the present day? What's this from? What was that about? That was last month. I have no memory of this. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here! Reach the end of the surface realms! Fabricator General, activate the large elevator in the underground ruin workshop. Trial of Haft Vadi. Ooh, interesting. You now wield the power of the great songs of Kavarana. A rope over an abyss? Complete the rite of Chinvat and clear a path through the dark hollow. The camel, the lion, and the child obtain all the spent hearts from the tarnished, defiled chambers. The day of Tirgan. Upon cleansing the abyss of heaven above, the power of Kavara and Amrita radiates across the land. You know, I had a thought about Kavarana and Amrita. I forget what the thought was, but I'm having another thought, which is their ability is interestingly similar to the ability of the nails, isn't it? The ability to stop corruption and change it into a different form. So I wonder if those are at all related. Welcome to Fontaine! Complete a cruise on the Aquabus. Waterworld future. Gaze upon the water beneath the surface. What was that? What was that? Was that diving for the first time? I should really read these faster. An eye for an eye. Take care of those annoying bullet barnacles. I definitely remember that one, though. A pulse of ice and wind. Search for the connection between Solitary Swanee and Cryo? What? I guess I was fighting the Solitary Swanee and got that. Like water disappearing into water, hear about the prophecy that has been circulating around Fontaine. Why is prophecy in quotes? A detective in action. Investigate the truth of the incident as Lenny's attorney. Heck yes! Wow, look at all— oh my goodness! I'm almost done! Oh, these are from Larua dailies. Not so straight is the gate. Not so charged with punishment is the scroll. A secret study. I'm guessing this is a Fontaine one. Interesting. Mortal travails. Obtain the power of Hydro. Look at the thing we're going to get. I can't wait. Collect thingies. Okay. Sanctuary Pilgrim Mondstadt. Unlocked all Shrine of Depths in Mondstadt. You know what I did? I did that when I reached AR 59. That was how I reached AR 59, by opening a Shrine of the Depths. I took a picture, but I took it too early, and so the AR 59 symbol is just a green circle. It's very painful. Complete the following achievements to receive Name Card Style. Yes. Mondstadt! Name Card Style, listen to the singing of Mondstadt's birds and winds. Yay. Larua! Rocksteady Adventurer, complete 40 open world mechanism activated time trial challenges in Larua. Oh, and I need to do a few more Shrines of Depths over there, and then we'll have that one done. Challenger, Series 9. Feng Shui Assassination. Within a single challenge, use elemental reactions to paralyze the Solitary Swanee while it's gathering Animo and Hydro Adeptal energy, respectively. Okay. I have been fighting this being, so I guess so. Is that the whale? I'm not going to read the description. I saw Tartaglia, I'm not going to read it, but look at that! That thing looks so cool! Wow! How? Okay, no, don't read it, don't read it. I want to know why it's on the name card. Proof of the Reed Sea Conqueror. Defeat the Guardian of Aphep Oasis in co-op mode. Oh, I did. I did. Chronicles of the Sea and Fog. Sanctuary Pilgrim Surumi Island. Unlock all the Shrines of Depths on Surumi Island. Apparently I did that. Treasure Hunter. Open 120 chests on Surumi. And The Lost Adventurer. Complete 12 time trial challenges. Did we get this? Is it the Pinion? Inazuma Eagle Plume. Pirka Chikapu. Kapatsir Kamui. What does that mean? Wow, man, all the name cards are so beautiful. Goodness me, there's more! Gorge Guide, follow 24 Sealy in the chasm. Almost done there. Adventure of the Shimmering Woods. Challenges in various areas in Sumeru. Gilded Desert, the desert will guide you home 1. Follow 40 Sealy. Quicksand Adventurer 2 and Quicksand Treasure Hunter 2. Treasure chests and challenges in the desert. Wow, look at that. Wow. Blessed Hamada, Badlands Treasure Hunter. And Kavaran of Good and Evil, complete Kavaran of Good and Evil. Wow. We did it! How many Primo Gems was that? Oh my god. 2 whole wishes worth, because I was below 1 wish at that point. Wow. My wishes are coming along nicely, hooray! That's the upside to doing all these Archon quests. Ooh, okay, cool. We have a letter from Yunjin. We'll read this really quick. New land, new sensations. From Yunjin. Dear friend, have you heard? Xinyan is now holding concerts in Fontaine. Really? Truly a praiseworthy milestone. I have been loath to miss even one of her performances, so I've entrusted the stage to Yuning. In the meantime, I have spent the past few days in Fontaine, a restful and inspiring time in equal measure. This birthday celebration in a foreign land will surely be filled with new experiences, not to mention a chance to spend time with old friends. Both Xinyan and you, of course. Shall I host us for the day? We can gather at Hotel de Bourg. I've heard delightful accounts of a local beverage called Fanta, and can imagine no finer setting, or company, in which to enjoy it. Nice, happy birthday, Yunjin! Wow, that's really pretty. And there's the Fanta. Cute. Wait, created by the Research Institute. Very cool. Happy birthday, Yunjin! Welcome to Fontaine! It'd be so cool if we could run into her, but I don't think that's possible. Change name card. Oh, we have so many options now! I just got cookies, but I'm really tempted to do... Lan Yan's is gorgeous. Wow, I love that. Sucrose's is actually really pretty too. Look at that. But we're gonna be kooky for a little while longer because kooky. Okay. That was a lot. A lot happened today. There's more to come. I think, let's see. Navia, can I ascend you? I might have used all your materials on Fremine. I can ascend you. I need these. Ah! I need to get this thing. But it'll have to be next time because I don't want to leave this thing and lose my progress or something. Yikes. So, let's come back. Oh, wait, I can do this. Aha! So, I should be able to ascend you once. Auto add. Oh. Oh. Why? Oh dear, I don't want to waste it. So if we do this, I just need like 400 more. What if I went to the shop? It's like... here? I can buy these, right? I have plenty of this stuff, as you can see. Are they here? No. Is it here? Oh, also no. Okay, well that makes me feel better. I just have to get it somehow. Okay, well I guess we're not leveling Navia today. Sorry, Navia. I need to collect so many more resources. I have to get experience books? These are so hard to get. The ley lines don't really give you that many. Dear Hoyo, please start a double drop event tomorrow. Please. Thank you. For no reason at all, except that I need them. Okay. That will be all for today. I am thoroughly enjoying this case as we have discussed before. I'm really enjoying the pacing of this story. I think it is delightful. And oh my god, just as soon as I get all those materials, we could do a team. That's Traveler, Farina, Novelette, Frevene. Can you imagine? I don't know how the balance of that team would really land because I think Farina's a support. I think Novelette's more of a DPS because he's a charge attack playstyle, right? He wants to stay on the field a lot. And I think Frevene would also be a DPS, but for Shatter. But I definitely want a Claymore on this team because like all the new resources I'm finding a lot of new rocks. Well, that's the point I'm trying to get to. I'm finding a lot of plants, I'm finding a lot of birds, and I'm finding a lot of new ores, and I need claymores for those, so I want Fremine on the team really bad, also because cryo. But that'll wait. That will have to wait until we have experience books. This is so painful. It'll be fine. Right now, we're in the midst of the story, and this story is amazing so far. You guys were not kidding. You said that, you know, I think some people said that they found Fontaine even better than Sumeru, and I love both regions. I don't know if I'll ever have a favorite. I don't like picking favorites. I enjoy them both. But Sumeru was a pretty high bar to meet, and already this is amazing. This is fantastic. I'm enjoying the step up in animation quality I've been seeing, you know, with every year. They make progress with their animation arts, and it looked beautiful. That magic show was beautiful. So I'm having a grand old time. I was so excited to meet Nicolette today. So excited to meet Navia. What exactly is her company? Inquiring minds would like to know if we just met the Mafia. But it really, she seems so sweet. I think it's more of, I think it's kind of like Xingqiu is the vibes I'm getting. A very powerful family. And they've built their wealth over generations, and now there's an heir to the family fortune who really wants to use it for good. Xingqiu's not exactly the heir, he's like the second son. Or is he the third son? I think he's second. But still, same idea. Anyhow, oh my god. Loving this, and we will continue with this next time. That was a long outro, but I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of excitement, and so far, I have a lot of joy. I am enjoying this quite a bit, so I hope you are as well. As always, thank you all for watching. As mentioned, I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I want to give a special thanks to our Patreon supporters: Jay Blakewood, Connoissard, Mary, Power of Chaos, Edu, G. Brillia, the Loyal Servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and all of our anonymous patrons. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all in the next one when we go talk to Linny.